He becomes distracted by something in the distance. Tim directs his camera to an indoor window between two rooms. The window seems to be moving on its own, swaying back and forth as if someone is tampering with it. He also claims to see someone or something behind the mirror as there's a dark, shadowy figure. Tim is clearly unsettled and goes on with his video, explaining that things like this have been happening for a while.
As normal, I'm watching scary caught on tapes and murder documentaries and that sort of thing, because you know that's what you do. I'm also being partly blinded by the sun coming in through that window there. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I'm not complaining. I got me a new Christmas t-shirt on, some Jimmy Jim. Oh wait, he plays this way. Jimi Hendrix, left-handed guitarist, amazing genius. This is from my sister, my brother-in-law, and the kiddos. I say kiddos, but they're full-grown adults. So what are you guys doing today? It's the day after Christmas. Are you showing off all your stuff? Your fancy ties that your kids got you and those cool stuff? I'm getting close to finishing with this painting right here. Getting real close, but as always, I run into issues. I'm running out of white paint. I think I may have enough to finish, but this one's pretty much empty. You see that? Pretty much empty. This one is toast. And in order to finish, I may have to go purchase some white paint. Hey Brownie, how you doing, Papa Son? You want to say hello to everybody in the world? Everybody on the internet? You want to break the internet real quick? One of these days, Brownie, one of these days, we're gonna go viral. I'm not talking about 2 weeks worth of antibiotics and lots of fluids viral. Thank you. I love you too. You gonna stick around? Remember, we gotta have that talk about the birds and the bees, buddy. Okay. I've come to Walmart in the search of things. I gotta check out their canvas supply and whatever else is around. I don't know. We'll see. Too pointy. I did manage to find some canvases. That's nice. Oh. there's the beautiful tree. Look at how good of a job my mom did putting that together, huh? Oh my goodness. You hear that noise? That's Felicia scratching her neck on the sofa. Oh goodness, boys and girls, goodness. You know, as you probably all are very aware, George Michael passed away yesterday, and another devastating hit to the music community. You know, it's horrible. As a DJ, I've played a lot of music, and I have a large music collection. I don't currently have it because it's in Kentucky right now. I was gonna bring this up yesterday when I found out that he passed away, but I thought, you know, let's give it a little bit more attention because, you know, that's the most respectful thing to do. Not just, hey, George Michael passed away. Yeah, what'd you have for dinner? Yeah, I wanted to spend a little more time talking about George Michael and his influence on me as a DJ. It was rough, it was a struggle, but I come to find out that the classics that we all know and love from the 80s are what make girls money, right? Okay, all those songs are familiar to us. You know, if you're in a certain age bracket, and that age bracket normally is the age bracket of people who are gonna spend money at a strip club. You know, the younger guys, they don't spend as much money. Some do. I'm not going to say they all are cheapskates, but some spend money. Most have a few drinks, spend a few dollars, and then they got to go. They're out of cash, or they can't, you know, spend it all there. You get these older cats in there who have money, who have a savings account, who have a real career, and, you know, no matter what ethnicity you are, you know, white, black, yellow, green, purple, blue, doesn't matter. You know, the older gentleman that goes in there is normally the guy who's going to spend some money. And those guys are the guys who listen to or not necessarily listen to, but know the words to George Michael, Prince, Madonna, you know, all that cool 80s stuff, early 90s stuff. And so I had a large part of my music collection was 80s. And George Michael was a big part of that 80s selection. And like I said, it was the early 90s too. Fast Love, you know, all those great songs. But I Want Your Sex. So we played those. Faith. Freedom. I mean, I can go on and on. And when we did break sets, you know, where girls were making announcements or something, where we had downtime, you know, I always resorted back to like fun, cool songs. So Jitterbug, I'd be playing as I, you know, talked over. You lower the song and you speak, and then when you're done talking, you immediately bring it back up, just like talk over music. But George Michael, right there with Wham. And then all that controversy stuff kicked in with the drugs and the fornicating in public places and stuff like that. That's weird. But anyway, I have so much respect for the guy. He was absolutely amazing musician. I mean, the songs and his voice and his style. His style was cool, man. That jacket from the Faith video, that motorcycle jacket, that BSA, I didn't know what that stood for until yesterday. I had to ask a friend, and when he didn't reply right away, I looked it up, and it's a British motorcycle company. And I'll put a link to it in the description, and I'll put a picture of the jacket right here. Cool, right? Yeah, absolutely. Good. Gorgang Goosey. George Michael, rest in peace. I'm probably going to do a painting of George Michael. I wanted to actually do a painting of George Michael and then like the 80s, 90s George Michael, and then do a collage of like David Bowie, Prince, George Michael, you know, do a few of the musicians that have passed away in the recent past. Is that a thing? Let's do this. Thumbnail. Okay. Talk to you later. Good night.